Tougher when you can't get the top off the bottom of the barrel. Wide open, roar my future now. Looking fucking new. All I know is that I don't know. All I know is that I don't know nothing. All I know is that I don't know. One of my favorite historical military leaders is Eisenhower.
Yeah.
But not what he did as a military leader, but what he did as a president. And specifically, if you go to his parting speech, his parting address, he warned of two things. And most people only say the one thing about that. Do you remember what that was?
No.
Beware of the military-industrial complex.
Yes. Okay.
This was a 5-star general who was significantly responsible for help winning World War II, like America's last large W.
Yeah.
Got out and then became the president.
Mm-hmm.
And on his way out the door, he gave 2 bits of advice. Beware of the industrial military complex, because he had to have seen it from the inside, from the military side and from the political side. So he knew, and he gave that very clear warning to everybody. And then fast forward, Vietnam, like all these other wars that, these defense companies are just making billions, if not trillions of dollars over decades.
Right.
With 0 W's, on the board since then.
Yeah.
Like you can count Panama and Grenada and all those other things, but like really like big wars that shift things politically in the world.
Yes.
We have not put a W on the board in over half a century.
Correct. What's your...
So the second one.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you know what that was?
No.
Beware of the government consolidation of sciences.
He said that.
He said it in his events. He says, do not let the government control science. As soon as they control science, then it's done.
Mm.
So, and for me, I just looked at the situation from the outside, and I always try to I try to tell people whenever a problem is facing you, stop, zoom out, just pull back. For example, like this morning, we got on the airplane, and somebody had bent the tray table in front of me.
Yes.
And so Lapine, she set a glass of water down on my tray, and it slid right off, full glass of water, right into my nether region.
It's happened to me as well, yeah.
Yeah, and so I'm sitting.
It'll wake you right up.
I'm sitting in 6 ounces of cold water that just had to filter through my bits and pieces to get down.
Yeah, ice cold water on your dick will wake you right up immediately. Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah.
And but I could be angry about it, but zoom out, man. I'm on a multi-million-dollar aircraft that's going to huck through the sky at 700 miles an hour to land in Las Vegas and hang out with my friends.
Yes.
Like, this is okay. It's fine. But when COVID came out, they're like, all right, stop, zoom out. Like, what's happening? The government is controlling science. All of it, you're seeing all the independent guys who were professionals in their field getting shut down. Those were huge red flags to me that something just isn't right. And when you have the government, the scientists, and the corporations all on the same page in a record amount of time.
Scary.
It's like something's not right.